StrEATs Festival here in Frisco. This is one of the annual events that's put on by the Downtown Rail Merchants Association. Excellent event. We've got bands going all day long. We've got over 15 food trucks that are back here, and then various vendors. And we love just being able to get out, interact with the community, try to educate a little bit about our products, and it's a beautiful day. What more would you want to do on a day like today?
Favorite things about these type of events?
A lot of it is just getting out and the number of people that come up. So it's kind of like a little mini education class in a lot of ways. People that normally wouldn't come into the store, they just don't think about coming in, happen to swing by and they walk in and we get to answer questions for them. So it's helping people get questions to, answers to the questions. I mean, we go out and they've got the beer tent here. We've already had some of the tacos from one of the local taco trucks, and then the music, you can hear that from here, so we get to enjoy that all day.
So what are your...
You just have to point and tell me where to go. I follow directions.
Really good. So what are your favorite things about events like this?
We love events like this, getting out, meeting the public, letting them know, what CBD is all about, what our industry is about, to really help with a lot of the stigmas, the negative stigmas that are out there. But we love handing out samples, seeing the looks on people's faces when they come back in like a half hour, they're like, oh, I like that. What was that? And so that's really fun. But this is really all about just getting out, meeting people, having a really good time, and we enjoy it too. Food's fantastic, the vendors are super nice, it's just a fun time. So yes, the name Artistic Organics really came out of a love of art in general, and I, in my spare time, which I don't really have much anymore, I am an artist, and I have been for years. I've sold my paintings all over the world, and you'll see some in the store based upon what we've got going on and what I have time to paint. But I do partner with other artists, and whether we're doing energetic jewelry or just gorgeous handmade jewelry, we also feature that in our store along with paintings. Some of the fun things that we bring out are the products that we think are the most fun and that we can educate on. So we will do things like dog treats. There's a lot of people here today who will bring their dogs, and a lot of the dogs have stress and anxiety, especially in crowds like this. So a lot of times we'll sample out treats, kind of help the dog with a little anxiety, just like people. We'll also always use some of our favorite edibles. These are THC based, so we'll do things like chocolates, party poppers, tasty tabs. Those are really fun products to sample out. We will also do things like CBD-based gummies, tea, different products that are just a lot of fun. So we try to bring a little bit of everything, something that people can sample and understand our industry and understand what the products will actually do for them.
The question is usually it's related to people want to know about THC and is a CBD product going to affect their mental state? And the answer is yes, because it helps calm them, but usually they're concerned about, is it going to make them feel high? Are they going to feel intoxicated? And so we walk through a lot of the basics just with CBD products in general. We have, people that have come in that have said, look, I've never tried, Delta 8, I've never tried Delta 9, I've never, tried, other types of products. And that's usually one of their biggest concerns is, am I gonna feel really, really strange? So that's why we always advocate for that, start low, try half doses, start with a quarter or a half dose just to see how your body reacts, because if you don't know what your tolerance is, how do you really know what what the right dose for you is? So that's one of the biggest things that we have with people that are first trying it. But it's water soluble, so with the tasty tabs, you just suck on them in your, put them in your mouth, put them in your cheek, suck on them, and the water soluble absorbs a little bit faster than say other edible types. So, but they have just a really nice, relaxing feel. And at 5 milligrams, the nice thing is you take one or take two, and you're not going to necessarily feel that high depending on your tolerance, but you just kind of a sense of relax. So we have a lot of guys that'll come in, go play around a golf on them because it helps them relax. They actually enjoy playing golf rather than getting frustrated when that ball doesn't go where you want it to. So The Tasty Tabs and the Party Poppers are really nice microdose kind of options for people.
So the party poppers are the Skittle looking.
Yeah, they look like Skittles. Not Skittles, but Party Poppers. But similar thing with those, and the Skittles have a little bit of, a little bit of pain relief, but they're definitely more on that sativa side than on the indica side of things. So from an awareness, and you feel it a little more shoulders up versus that body feel. And then people are always like, well, do you have a store? And it's like, yes, it was just right down the street.
You guys have big events like streets like that,
Okay.
How does it affect the business of the store? Does it actually increase business when you're here? Is it busier, slower? What does that flow look like? Because it's only a couple blocks over.
Right. It actually does pick up as the hotter it gets, probably more midday, evening time when people have had time to sleep in. But we do get a lot of newbies. They try something there, and it's a great way to introduce product to brand new people, people who don't even know we're here, or just the fact of what we carry and offer. So it's really great way to get in the community and showcase ourselves.
And what's your favorite part about events like this?
It's fun. We get to meet a lot of people. Like I said, we take turns working the fair. I'm in the store today, but I get to meet these new people when they trickle in, and they're super excited about what we carry. But even on the forefront where the action is happening, you get to enjoy the community. So we are big about our presence in the community and reaching everybody. So it's stuff like this, networking, specifically in our hometown.
I can tell. What do we enjoy here?
Oh my gosh. These are deep fried tacos with juice and all the trimmings. The food here is fantastic.
Nice. And what's the name of the truck that you got this from?
I don't know.
All right, so Kelly, what's the name of the place that you got this from?
All right, it was called the Taco Spot. Amazing food, and it's great to try food that you can't get in restaurants. Hey, this is Tumbleweed Textiles, one of our local merchants right down the street from us.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, so we're a t-shirt, hat, clothing brand. Our owners are both Frisco school teachers. One of them is now solely in the business, the other is still an art teacher. They both taught at Liberty High School in Frisco. One was a business teacher, one was an art teacher, and they came together and made this. So we're at every event. We like to have a good time. We like to sell some shirts. So.
Where can they find you guys?
They can find us here in downtown Frisco next to the water tower and online at shopkwt.com.
So this is our next door neighbor, Storied Roots. We absolutely love their products. You'll see it in the store. We rotate some of their products through the store all the time. So we'll meet the owner, Kevin. So this is Kevin, the owner of Storied Roots. He's next to us. So tell us about what you do.
Yeah, so I sell a lot of very unique furniture and home decor and statuary, different types of pieces made from teak wood or stone or rattan, various natural materials.
Very unique. And where can they find you?
At the corner of County Road and Main Street in Frisco.
So much.
Hey, thanks. Oh man, I don't like that.
This is Ed with the Downtown Merchants Association and helper of Streets. So you can explain a little more about Streets and why we love it.
All right, well, this particular year, 2022, is our 10th year anniversary of doing this festival, which is the Food Truck Festival here in Frisco. This is actually a pretty good size one this year. We've got 15 different food trucks from all over the Metroplex. We've got 45 different craft artist vendors that come every year. And this year is different because we actually did a covered beer and wine tent to allow lots of opportunities for people to get the shade because it's hot today. And so it's given a great opportunity for they can eat the food, get some shade, drink a little wine, drink a little beer, water. And then this year is really cool because we actually hired a Queen cover band that flew in from Florida just for our show, and they're actually on right now, so they're doing an outstanding job. We've got lots of stuff going on. We have a full children's area with inflatables, face painting, a guy making kids, helping them karate chop some wood. I remember when they started 10 years ago, it was just like a couple food trucks and they were expecting like 500 people. They ended up with 3,000 people the first year. It was really cool. So it's one of the reasons why we do this is to get people down to the Rail District so they can see all the different vendors that are already down here, get an understanding, because a lot of times people come through here and have no idea about the Rail District and the historic part of Frisco. So this is kind of our way of getting everybody down here to meet the people that actually run our downtown. So it's an awesome event. We love it.
People learn more about streets and all that good stuff.
That's great. So we have a website called the Rail District Merchants Association. You can find us on Facebook. We have our own website, also Rail District Merchants Association. Visit Frisco, which is a city site as well. So it's all over the place. You can find it as well in the Community Impact Magazine and Frisco Style. So lots of ways.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man. Such a pleasure.
You bet. Thanks.
Amazing event.
All right.
There you go. So this is Scott, famous owner of Dee Dee's Restaurant, which
Hi,
is right
everybody.
across the street from us.
How are you? Where it all goes down, baby.
Best music in downtown, beautiful patio, monthly specials, weekly specials, everything.
So tell us a little bit about Dee Dee's.
Well, it's, I own Dee Dee's. It's an independent restaurant. We've been in the Rail District for 3.5 years now. We pride ourselves in having great music and a ton of fun. We do different events. You know, every month I change it up. We may do flamenco one month and a crawfish boil the next, and scratch food, scratch kitchen, and my staff is just pretty amazing. The hospitality I think that we provide is, right there with the best. So we're a community restaurant. We love our community, and the Rail District means everything to us. So we just like having a great time and turning people on. Well, I've been cooking for about 30 years, and so all of my travels and going from point A to point B, I kind of collaborated with all the things that I really love and put them together. Dee Dee's is named after my mom. She passed away about 6 years ago, so it's kind of a ode to my mother. And, we're about family fun and, great food and libations.
What's your favorite thing to make?
Well, not to sound cliche, but I don't care if it's fried chicken or foie gras. I like making people happy. So if you want to spend your money on a great hot dog or a great hamburger or a great piece of red snapper, you have the option at Dee Dee's.
That's awesome. And then did they get a free ride also as well?
Oh yeah, we'll take you for a spin on each bad boy. All original, 1970, baby.
I love it, man. And where can people find you?
7210 Main Street. We're right across from the water tower and CBD, Artistic Organics. Yeah.
And what about on social media?
Instagram, Facebook. I go live every day at about 11 o'clock. Kind of tell everybody the deets on the street, what we're doing, the specials, events, music, and all that jazz.
Awesome.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Button on it right
That's
there.
it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. That's why we love being here and love being in the Rail
We have
District.
great neighbors. That's what's so special about what we do.
All right, this is Nikki with Sweets on a Stick, one of our favorite sweet shops in Frisco, and she's the president of the Downtown Merchants Association.
Hi, yes, I own Sweets on a Stick. I am the president of our Merchants Association, and I help coordinate all the vendors for streets, and yeah, it's a good time.
Inspiration behind Sweets on a Stick.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good question. You know what, I tell people I woke up one day and just decided I wanted to own a bakery, and then I did, and now here we are 10 years later.
What's your favorite thing to make? Your cookies.
I love making our cookies. You can be super creative and do all sorts of fun stuff. We also have cake pops, which are real popular. We have 12 different flavors usually, and people love those. So
Awesome. And then where can people find you?
we are located on Pecan Street, so just a block over from the festival, between 3rd and 4th. We're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday usually.
What about on social media?
We are at Sweets on a Stick Frisco on Instagram and Facebook.
We rarely go to events. A few times a year like this is about it. The rest of the year we're going to spend visiting vendors and suppliers.
What's it been for you guys so far?
We love this. It's super fun to get out, meet everybody, listen to some great music, have some great food.
Yeah, it helps Kelly to loosen up. Because she's so quiet, so buttoned up. No, it's good because, again, people come by, a lot of people haven't seen us before, they, you know, when they think CBD, they think smoke shop or ooh, some shady place. So it's always good for us to get out because they get to see us. Then when they come in the store, they're like, oh, you're the person that I met at the event. It's like, it makes a big difference.
And we love this. This is just so much fun for us to get out and interact with everybody. Yes, we have a very fun event. Once a month, come in for class. Free class, lots of samples. It is one of the funnest events you'll ever go to. It's usually in the evening after work. Make it a date night. Come in, ask questions, have a good time.
Yeah, and the big thing of that is there's a little bit of material that we present, and then basically we open it up because we really want to find out what people want to know, not what do we know that we can tell you. So, you know, whether it's legislative or if it's about new products or new things that are coming out or things that we're seeing in the marketplace, it's really what do you want to know when you get there.